Hello to everyone, and now we are starting the long-awaited tutorial about how to make fully functional e-commerce website on the GreenShift plugin, and we will show you how to implement this kind of custom web design from the Figma to your WordPress website and make the e-commerce web shop. It has a lot of different custom modules. For example, it has this slider, and this is custom slider. We will try to implement this. It has also text animations, it has product grid, and also we will try to make the Instagram extension that we'll try to implement on your website, and also the custom gallery and the video lightbox. So let's start. Before the start, we need to install some extensions. The first one will be an extension inside the Figma, and for this I go to plugins, manage plugins, and you will try to search Figma to GreenShift. You will find it and you can install this plugin. The second thing is you need to install GreenShift Core plugin and GreenShift Query and GreenShift WooCommerce add-on. And also you need to install the GreenShift theme. There are a lot of workflows how to implement the design to WordPress, but I will try to show you the most modern and most fastest that is possible for now. And the most important step we need to make is to import our global things to the Stylebook. And first of all, we need to understand what will be the global, what will be the local things. So I think the always global thing is our font. For example, here we have two custom fonts and it will be global, it will work on the whole site. And the second is the brand colors. And here we don't have a lot of brand colors, it's only brown color, and it will be our main brand color. And we need to export everything to the GreenShift Stylebook. So there is a very cool feature inside the Figma add-on. For GreenShift, you select the whole design, make the right click, select our plugin, and now I go to Stylebook and create the Stylebook. So now we have created special Stylebook. I see here all the colors. I see here our local font. So we can also import this directly to the WordPress site. And for this, I need to connect our site to this Figma add-on. So I simply take this address, click on add the site. Now I need to make the login and the application password. The application password is not the same as the password from your admin page. So for now I create and I need to go to my WordPress admin area, and I need to go to my users and my profile. And here I can create application password. So for example, I make this password and click to copy. Then click here. Okay, so it's connected. Now I need to select my Stylebook. So it's already selected. And now I can click on Synchronize. Okay, it showed me that it's sent to my WordPress site, and now I need to check this. Yes, as you see, it's exported our headings. It's also exported colors, but it's exported them as custom colors. Of course, you can leave them as custom colors, but it will be much better if you make the matching them to the global color presets, because it's better implemented inside the interface of the plugin. And to do this, we have several choices. For example, we simply can grab our colors and put them here, but there is a better feature. You can simply click and select our extra color, and now they will be matching together. We will do the same process for other colors. It's not required to change all the global color presets. Usually you will need to change the brand colors, text on brand, secondary brand color, and maybe background, and maybe card background. But if you see that the color is fine or very close to your color in Figma, maybe it's better to keep them by default. So I here change also background color and card background. Okay, and don't forget to save our colors because it will be saved in a database. So why do we need to make this connection of brand colors and the extra color presets? It's because when you want to change something in Figma file, for example here, I want to change the brand color, I can do this here inside the panel. And as you see, it will be also fit into our Figma color system, and you can use color presets in Figma and color variables. Now when I want to synchronize, I click on synchronize button, and it will be sent to our WordPress. And if I reload my page, I can see that this new color will be also put to the WordPress extra color system, and it will be automatically connected to our global brand colors. So it's great way when you want to change something in Figma, and it will be automatically everything connected to your WordPress site. If you don't want to have this connection and you want to do this only one site or one time, then you can simply copy these colors and put them directly in the global colors, so you don't need to match them, and you simply can remove these extra colors, so you have only static colors inside the global color presets. The next section inside the Stylebook is variables, and if you made the synchronization with Figma previously, you can see here some design tokens, and maybe you don't need them, so I clean them now. If you have own design system, you can also simply put this here and import them inside the global variables. But why we need these variables? So let me show you some practical example. For example, here I have special text, and I want to have the same size on other parts of site. So I create this variable here, and I add this value. Now this value will be something like a reusable value. So I need to save in my database. And now when I go to my font size option, I can simply right click on this field, or I can click on this small arrow near the field, and then I can select this variable, so I don't need to type this value every time. I simply select it, and if I want to change this value on the whole site, I simply change this variable in my database, in my Stylebook. So we have also these preset variables. They are available almost in all important fields. So I can also change these preset variables. For example, if I select here high size, and for example I save it, and then I return to my Stylebook, and now I can select these preset variables, and I simply can override this value. So all text with this variable will be also overridden on the whole our website. And there is another very practical example of using the variable presets, and this is button component. So I will add this button component on the page, and now I will try to change it by variable presets. I can do this from the Stylebook, or I can do this directly from the page. I need to click this G icon, and I have access to my all preset variables. And for example, I want to change the font size of button, so I need to find this preset that is responsible for the button font size, and I can simply change it and save in my database. Now the all components of this button will be also overridden by this value. Now let's return to our Figma design, and we can see that our button here has 0 border radius. So let's also add this border radius in our presets, and now we need to find this button border radius, and I can simply put here 0 pixels for our border radius. And as you see, our button now has also 0 border radius. And for now, if I add another button, let me try, it has the same 0 border radius. So every time you add new button, you will have this common design. And if you want to change this design on the whole website, you can simply change this preset. Let me now return to our Stylebook, and the next section for the global parameters, it's classes. And here you can create global classes. So if variables are reusable values, the classes is like reusable designs. For example, you go to our design, and maybe I want to have this kind of button on the whole website in different areas. So I want to make this button to be like components. So how to do this? I can return to my Stylebook and create this class from the Stylebook from this place, but it will be more practical to make this class directly from the page, because I can see how it looks. So I create a reusable template, and I create a pattern, and I don't need the synced pattern, I need the regular one. I add some paragraphs just to increase the size of my area. And now I add the link element. And why not button? Because button is for forms, and I need the link that will go to some page of my site, and so I add the link element. And inside the link, I don't have text. I have the vector graphic. So I need to select the blocks and I need to copy my arrow. So I click inside the Figma and copy it as SVG. And then I can put this SVG element inside the SVG block and inside this code area. And I need to remove some styling parameters inside the code because I want them to be controlled from the class. So I create the class here and it will be global class. So I add this and now I can add the design. First of all, I select the background. I also select the size. And most of the time I try to use preset variables for my values because I want to have consistency between different parts of my website. Now we need to add also design for inner items and this will be our SVG. So I add this subselector and add design for this subselector. In our case it's like the color, fill color for the vector graphic and the size. Also make sure that the element by itself doesn't have some styles because they will conflict the styles that you add from the class. Okay, when you added everything to your class and all design, you need to click on Save button, so this class will be saved inside the database. Now, why we need this pattern and this class? Let me show you. So I create new page, or post any kind of interface, and now I can simply type the name of my pattern and it will be selected here inside the editor. And as you see, we have this button and I will copy this button and duplicate it several times. So for example, you have 3 buttons on this page. And what if I want to change the design? And I simply can open this class and simply change the design and it will be automatically changed on the whole website where you use this class. But don't forget to click on Save button if you want to save this inside the database. And you can also change this class inside the Stylebook because it will be sometimes hard to find this element where you have this on the pages. So you can simply go to Stylebook and change design directly inside the Stylebook. When you do the class-based styling and class-first design, sometimes you can't overwrite the element from your team, or maybe it's styled by the browser or other plugin. So there is a simple feature inside the classes and inside the local classes, local styles, as this is higher specificity icon. So if you have such problem that design doesn't work from the class, simply click on this icon and the same for also local styles. We have this special icon and if you click on this, it will have more specificity than the other parts of design. Also, I want to add that classes can include not only design, like in other page builders, but also animation and interactions. And it's also very important to keep a low amount of your classes. I see a lot of mistakes from users. They create a lot of maybe hundreds of global classes, but global class is made to be like components, so you don't need to have a lot of components on the site. Maybe I have maximum like 5 or 10 global classes. And if you need something like utility classes, simply drop them inside this styles area. So you can put here the custom CSS, and it will be also populated inside the class selector. So please do not reuse too much global classes. Okay, the last thing that we need in global things inside our site is site identity, and here we can add our site logo, site title, and site description. And usually I use for site logo SVG format and not PNG or WebP. So I export SVG from my Figma file and save it somewhere. And now by default WordPress can't allow you to upload the SVG files, so you need to install the special plugin, for example, Save SVG plugin. Now when you activate it, you can upload SVG files also inside the media library. So I simply select my SVG file. Now it's available in my media library and I can select it also here. So I click here and select on my image. Now we have all our global parts and we can start to make our homepage and our brand design. And in next video I will show you how to do this in the best way. Thank you for your time and see you in the next videos.